So today we're going to be using Flex Foam at 3 to fill this Diedrich mold. So what this is it's a two-part foam. This is a soft foam, so it's not hard. I'll be able to get it out of that mold because I'll be able to squish it. We'll mix these two parts together. We have to stir them first, mix them all together in a bucket, and then we're going to dump all of it in there, and it will expand and fill up the mold. So part B is pretty thick, so what we're going to do, they don't shake up very well, so we pour that in first before part A because part A is thinner. So we're taking off the silver caps. This comes on all of them. A really important thing, whenever we use these, if you can't use it all in one, we usually do multiple molds. Just because if you let this stuff sit for too long, it can go bad. So we try to use it all in one go as soon as possible. And then once he's done shaking that, we're going to go ahead and dump it in. And you can see we're just letting all this sit at the bottom of the bucket.
And we have 40 seconds once we start stirring. (1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. 1038, 1039, 1040.
All right, we're going to take it over to the mold. You can see it's starting to turn white. Dumping it right into the center there. And it's just going to slowly start expanding, and we're going to let it sit there because it is a viscous liquid, so it takes a little bit to dump all of it in. Every little bit counts because, like I said, it does expand, so even a little bit can be a lot. You can see as it turns more clear and more white, it'll start to expand and become foamy. Results may vary just because, like I said, this stuff's kind of touchy. Sometimes it will expand a lot, sometimes it won't. It depends a lot on things like temperature and just the batch. There it is, it's starting to expand. You can see this armature we've built here. The reason that this exists is so that the foam will wrap around it and it'll basically grab it. So it won't, if you try to pull it out, it won't come out. Because if you just had the pole, you could easily just slide it out. So this foam will wrap around it, and that's all said and done. So we'll wait for this to expand, and then, yeah. Okay, so the foam ended up working perfectly. What we'll do is, you can see there's still some skin left. We'll put black latex over this, and it'll just secure everything, and that'll be great, and it'll look really cool. So, yeah. I just applied some black latex. I have a heat lamp on it, and it will keep it dry, so I'm going to let it sit overnight, and then depending on if it's set by tomorrow, I will pull Diedrich out of the mold, and we'll see the results. And here is the result after it has been pulled out of the mold. You can see I have a shirt on it, but there's the flaps, the armature's inside, and yeah, and you can see it's real squishy, so I can push it in and it takes back its shape. Really nice. This will make prop heads for you. It does give it a little bit of weight, so if you're trying to add this onto like a prop frame or something, keep that in mind. But it is very high quality. This will also keep your latex. If you're using this with latex, it'll keep it in a better condition because it won't deform. Because like I said, you can push down on it and it'll retain its shape. So yeah, this is what I've used for my prop heads for a while, and it does a really good job. And yeah, so if you guys are interested, you guys can pick up Flex Foam at 3 from Reynolds Advanced Materials, or you can get it from Amazon. They also sell firmer variants, so like there's Flex Foam at 4, Flex Foam at 5, etc. Just depends on what project you're doing. 3 is the softest you can get, and then obviously up from there it gets harder. Yeah, alright. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys have any questions or concerns or anything like that about this, I will answer them in the comments.